The goals keep flowing for San Diego, the number 15 team in the nation tonight at Torero Stadium, getting the 3-0 win over the Seattle Redhawks. Once again, Brian Quinn and the side put another trifecta against a West Coast Conference foe, LMU during the midweek. Seattle tonight behind Devin Zachry and 2 goals from Steven Ramirez. We're going to talk with head coach Brian Quinn. Now, Coach, taking a look at how this team has responded from the Portland game, first in the midweek against LMU, now tonight against Seattle, what does this tell you about how this team is mentally and what this team is going to look like going forward for the rest of the season?
Really pleasing as the coach, first of all, because the Portland game was a difficult loss, but it wasn't a bad loss because I thought we played particularly well. We didn't get a break up there. And then we come back in LMU on Wednesday, and now tonight 3-0 over Seattle. So 2 really, really good results. I think a lot of credit goes to the players because we talked about recovery and rest and sleep and hydration, and I think they got the message and they came out tonight. And a lot of credit to Seattle. They started off, pressed us, didn't let us get into our rhythm, and then the second half we played much better and moved the ball quicker, created the chances.
This was a game that started off with a few bit of injuries for both sides. Obviously, their number 9 goes down, Oliver Rhodes goes down, Volodymyr Kubrikov comes in, gives an incredible work rate. But then you have Devin Zachry and Steven Ramirez get on the score sheet. How do you feel about the guys that have stepped up, particularly whether it be Kubrikov and Zachary, to be able to be a part of this game offensively and defensively?
Yeah, there's a lot of quality in the team around the goals, and I talked about it in the last game. You know, if everybody's on song at one time, we're going to be very, very dangerous. You know, Sammy Kanan's on song, and Ian Wagner, and Noah James, and Taj Eagleson, and Devin Zachry, and Volo, and Godwin. So we've got a lot of pieces to our team that can hurt you at different times, and like you've seen that tonight, Stephen 2 and Devin 1, and then the other night Caesar 2 and Aiden Wagner 1, so a lot of firepower.
This is potent, as you talked about, the firepower of the offense, but on the back end, Luka Adams between the sticks. What have you seen from Luka in the past 4 to 6 games here?
I think collectively, I'm really, really pleased with that group because I don't want to take them for granted because they've been doing that for the whole season. You know, when Josh Martinez came in with Mateus Bauer getting injured, and Ethan Warren's been stellar for 3 years. Warren Walls has been an all-star for 3 years, and they just come out and they get the job done, and they play against the best players in our conference every week, and they're always on top.
Coming up against St. Mary's.
Yep.
This is the next game on the West Coast Conference bill. What do you expect, and what have you been telling your players, at least in the post-game huddle tonight, about that one?
I think our overall goal is to try and win 4 WCC conferences in a row. It has never been done. We may need a little bit of help because Portland's in the driving seat along with Oregon State. But with that said, it hasn't changed our focus on what we need to do. Take care of our business at home. Then we go on the road and we'll watch video of St. Mary's, and they're a dangerous team at home. And then we look to play well, and we feel that if we play well, we'll win.
2 goals tonight for forward Steven Ramirez for the San Diego Toreros, just in 46 minutes.
Yep.
How efficient is that? How do you feel, especially going into this week, coming back home after the Portland game, 3 goals against LMU, 3 goals tonight against Seattle?
I mean, it was a good feeling playing against LMU, getting good minutes in that game too. It was unlucky to not score, but still the other guys on the team took care of it. We still got the big win. And coming out today, we didn't start off really on the front foot today, but we grinded out the first half, got a good goal, and then just had to close out the game from there.
Yeah, it's been a couple of games for you, just as a striker, you know, mentally, knowing that you are getting your chances. Obviously, this one you had 2 kind of different ones. You're able to score in 2 different perspectives. What does it feel knowing you're getting back on the score sheet, but you're still being able to contribute in different ways?
I mean, it's always good to score. I mean, that's at the end of the day our forwards' jobs, and of course, going a few games without scoring it can be a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, you just got to keep working, trust your ability, and that's what happened.
Caesar and Ian, a couple of guys that have been able to score, but you know, Caesar is the one who was able to assist you on one of those. What does it mean to play with guys like that? You know, Caesar, who's a little bit advanced in years, Ian, just a sophomore. but being able to connect with them and score off of them as well?
I mean, we all play a different style. Caesar and Wags like to dribble, like get by people. I'm more of the guy who stays more central, gets in the box. So it's a lot of fun playing off them because they're so good. You see them just beating guys left and right, and then being able to get on the end of it sometimes, it's just a good feeling. And on top of that, just helping them also try and get on the score sheet, running for them, like it just makes you want to work together.
Now, we talked about the offensive side, but as a striker, knowing that on the back end, you've had an incredible back line that is back-to-back clean sheets this week. Obviously, just only one goal, or 2 goals rather, up in Portland. When you think about the defense so far in the back line, what do you think about it?
I mean, they're our most trusted guys, the guys with the most minutes, the guys that have the ball the most. Like, you just trust them. Whenever you see a forward running in, you're not worried like, oh, we might be down 1-0. No, you just know that they'll take care of it. Even if we're not holding the ball up as much, we know that they'll keep their end and keep their end clean.
I'm going to take you back to the preseason when you were on camera and you were talking about how this very same team at the end of last year was pretty upset you didn't get a seed going into the tournament. Now, just this week, the NCAA announces that in that top 16, USD would be one of those seeds at number 9. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's good to see that we're getting the recognition that we think we deserve. And it doesn't stop there. We got to keep climbing, try and get an even higher seed, especially leading into playoffs with only 4 games left. Like, we got to firstly secure the WCC, and then we can worry about possibly getting a bye or buying our ticket into the tournament.
You've got St. Mary's and Pacific coming up. What are you planning for as a player, and what is the coach telling you guys about how you guys should continue to go about your business?
I mean, just stay at our level, keep playing at a high level every single day. No matter what team we're playing, come out, be up for it, and just continue to work and work.
The San Diego Toreros get the 3-0 win over the Seattle Redhawks, and to open up the floodgates for the offense was Devin Zachry, number 33 forward. Devin, obviously the goal was a little bit awkward.
Yeah,
but you get the credit for it, so how does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, the whole team works very hard, and it was good to get on the board because we needed that very early, so yeah, it was very good.
You know, going back home this week, obviously the 3-0 win over LMU in the midweek, obviously replicating that scoreline. As a striker, knowing that you're averaging as a team 3 goals a game so far in October, the offense is flooding. So how does it feel being a part of such a potent offensive powerhouse?
It feels really amazing. I mean, the team works so hard again, and at practice it shows, and we're scoring in practice, and it turns into games. So, I mean, I expect it, honestly. I'm not shocked that we score this many goals and keep working for it.
Your involvement, whether it be starting in the first half, coming in the second, whatever your role is game to game, can you take me through what's it like playing with Steven Ramirez, Cesar Brejena, Ian Wagner, some of those guys that you've been able to connect with to score or assist or to create offense in general?
Yeah, I mean, there's always gotta get the chemistry going first in the very beginning of the season, and we were slowly finding that, and now I think we're in a very good state of our chemistry, and our gel as a team is amazing right now, and I really am proud of the team. So,
St. Mary's is coming up.
Sure.
What do you expect, and what is Coach Brian Quinn expecting of you guys?
I expect a pretty hard match. Away is obviously a rough game. Quinn is going to prepare us this week, and it should be a really good game. We're going to fight for this, so yeah.
Devin Zachry once again for the San Diego Toreros, 3-0 over the Seattle Redhawks. For USD Athletics, I'm Drake Hills.